Chest. Yangchen's arm was like a vice, very tight, let her bend, and whispered in her ear, "I'm sorry, in this life, I will never leave you again." Chapter 8. Seeing that Jinxi's mood became more and more stable, Zhou Yuqi suddenly became anxious, stepped forward quickly, forcibly separated the two, and said angrily, "Xiaoxi told you to get out, what are you doing? Get out of here." With a bang, Yangchen was forcibly pushed out. Although he was kicked out, Yangchen was very happy because Jinxi didn't want to divorce. No matter if she is for fame or her daughter, for Yangchen, not getting a divorce is the best outcome. After leaving Jinxi's house, Yangchen went directly to the Zhangzhou branch of Yangchen Group. The Yangchen Group is headquartered in Yandu. It was Yangchen's biological mother, Yang Suiyan. It was founded before she met Yangchen's biological father. Later, their relationship was revealed, and the Yuan family forcibly took it away. The Yuan family only handed over the Yangchen Group to Yangchen after they knew Yangchen's status in the north. Standing downstairs in the Yangchen Group building, Yangchen sighed with emotion, but when he thought of the humiliation and hurt his mother had suffered, there was a burst of anger in his heart. One day, I will go to the Yuan family in person. The anger in Yangchen's eyes gradually disappeared. At this time, a white Maserati was parked in the Yangchen Group parking lot, and a woman in formal clothes stepped out of the car. This woman is Yangchen's cheap sister-in-law Qin Yi, and that luxury car was one of the dowry gifts the Qin family had just received a few hours ago, so she couldn't wait to drive out. Not afraid of making a joke. Yi, I am so envious of you. The young master of the Su family took a fancy to him and gave him such a precious dowry. When you marry into a wealthy family, don't forget my best friend. The woman in the group work attire walked towards Qin Yi with a smile. Qin Yi took the woman's arm very enthusiastically, and said with a smile, "If you forget anyone, you can't forget you, but it's me, and now I have to help you." Although Yi has 100 hearts, I, Sun Tian, will go out and there will be absolutely no problem with your affairs. After all, I am also the director of the personnel department who has the life and death power. If it wasn't for the company's regulations, I would handle it directly for you. The onboarding procedure is over, but it doesn't matter, I'll just go through the process later. Then thank you, Director Sun. Are you still polite to me? The two girls were talking and laughing, very affectionate. Yangchen. As soon as she walked to the door of the company, she saw Yangchen. Qin Yi was suddenly surprised, and before Yangchen could speak, her face became very gloomy, and she said angrily, "You perverted stalker, my mother kicked you out. Want to harass me again? Tell you, even if you kneel down and beg me, I won't help you." Yangchen frowned slightly, and sneered, "Following you? Do you have persecution paranoia?" Qin Yi was stunned for a while, and she was speechless for a while, but soon, she thought of something, covered her face and sneered, "You should be applying for a job, right?" Yangchen was speechless, ignored it, and was about to enter the company. As soon as he moved, Qin Yi immediately stood in front of him, his face full of ridicule. "Yangchen, I advise you not to waste your time. Do you know what the Yangchen Group stands for? This is under the Yuan family. In the industry, although the Zhangzhou branch has just been established, it is not a waste of money, and all kinds of garbage can enter." Yi, who is this? Sun Tian asked suspiciously. Qin Yi glanced at Yangchen with a look of disdain, and said to Sun Tian, "He's the rubbish who cheated my sister 5 years ago, and fled with the money for 5 years. It is estimated that he ran out of money, but he still wants to pester my sister. How can my family tolerate him? No, he was just kicked out." Sun Tian was startled and blurted out, "So he is the scum who defiled your sister?" The voice fell, only to realize that the person involved was in front of him, quickly covered his mouth, and said with an embarrassed look, "I'm sorry. Tian, he's a waste. You're right. Why do you apologize?" Qin Yi said indifferently. Sun Tian glanced at Yangchen, and then said, "I'm really sorry. Our company is full of people. You should go back." This woman is obviously trying to help Qin Yi. The branch has just been established. When there is a large shortage of people, how could it be full of staff? Yangchen doesn't care about their words, let alone this branch. The entire Yangchen Group now belongs to him. Even without the Yangchen group, the resources and wealth he controls would far exceed the Wen family. Yangchen ignored it, and he was about to enter the company. Sun Tian was in a hurry, stepped forward 3 or 2 steps, and blocked Yangchen. Why are you like this? I said that the Yangchen group is no longer recruiting. Why are you still going in? If you go further, I will call security. Go away. Yangchen scolded suddenly. His whole body was full of coldness, and Sun Tian couldn't help but take a few steps back because of his fright. The reason why Yangchen is willing to endure everything in the Qin family is for Qin Shi and his daughter, but that doesn't mean that anyone can run wild on him. Yangchen, you are so brave. You dare to act wild at the gate of Yangchen group. Sun Tian was afraid of Yangchen, but Qin Yi was not afraid. Director Sun, what's wrong with you? A middle-aged man in a security uniform came over and asked Sun Tian. With a cold expression, Sun Tian pointed at Yangchen and said angrily, Captain John, this person wants to forcefully break into the company. I suspect he is plotting something wrong. The chairman of Yangchen Group is coming today. If you put irrelevant people in, at that time, it will not be as simple as losing a job. Sun Tian's words were full of warnings. Captain John was startled and called a few times to the walkie-talkie. Soon, well-equipped security guards from No. 10 ran over. Yee, let's go. Sun Tian gave Yangchen a cold look. Qin Yi looked as if the conspiracy had succeeded, and sneered at Yangchen. If you want to work in Yangchen Group, don't even think about it in this life. After speaking, he followed Sun Tian and left. Boy, this is not a place where you can run wild. Get the hell out of here. Captain John looked arrogant. Yangchen narrowed his eyes slightly, and said coldly, you guys don't even know who I am and what I'm here for, so you are going to drive me away. Is this what you do for security work? Captain John raised his brows. Director Sun said that you are planning to do something wrong. What's the problem with me driving you away? What do you believe in what she says? Do you like being someone else's dog so much? The expression on Yangchen's face has completely disappeared, but his voice has cooled a lot. After these words were spoken, the security guards were stunned. Boy, you are courting death. Captain John was furious and scolded. Give it to me. Kill this bastard. God. Not at this moment. A black Audi A8 suddenly braked and stopped at the gate of Yangchen Group. A middle-aged man in a suit got out of the car in a hurry. Hello, Mr. Ludo. The security guards quickly stood up straight. However, President Ludo didn't even look at them, his face full of fear. He trotted to Yangchen, and then bowed. Hello, Chairman.